just updated that their ground stop, which means no flights are coming in or out, and that's going to continue until 7 tonight.
Yeah, all 3 airports, major airports, under that right now. Meteorologist David Matson here. This storm really widespread across the region.
Yeah, and it's just varying by hour depending on who's being directly impacted. But we've all had to keep our guard up. And of course, as we head on toward the 4th of July holiday, hearing about those ground stops, big time delays for folks trying to get out a little bit early or even arrive a little bit before the holiday. Now, we do have some good news as we head deeper into the evening now. Some parts of the DMV are clear of this severe threat. Earlier on, about an hour ago, Western Maryland, the Eastern Panhandle, was trimmed out of this severe thunderstorm watch. And now North Central Maryland and Loudoun County have been trimmed out. So many of our northern locations north of the city done with the severe threat. But from D.C. southward, we still do have this severe thunderstorm watch going until 9 p.m. And even as the severe threat starts to let up, the heavy rainfall that could lead to some flooding will not, which is why this flood watch is remaining in effect for a good chunk of the region until 11 p.m. here in the green, as that threat for heavier rainfall does continue as we head deeper into the night. Now, our rooftop camera showing a bit of a lull as we look out over the D.C. metro. Certainly still very gray and cloudy, some dark clouds off in the distance there, but we're not seeing the impacts right now in D.C., but south of the city, things are just starting to ramp up a little bit. That radar loop showing all of those darker reds, oranges, and yellows to the south, where we do have a couple of clusters of severe storms working through. And I want to point out all of the lightning associated with these, almost 3,000 lightning strikes from these 2 clusters of storms. That is a sign that these are still gaining strength, and that's also something you need to pay attention to and be aware of as we deal with this severe weather. Lightning is one of the threats on the table. Now, here's that cluster of heavier rain that's working right toward the I-95 corridor from Dale City all the way down through Fredericksburg and Snell. There is a warning attached to the southern end of this line until 6:30 p.m. for the next 15 minutes in Orange and Spotsylvania counties. We'll see if that warning extends over to Stafford and Fredericksburg over the next half an hour or so. If it is going to be extended, gusty, damaging winds, torrential rain, lightning, all the main threats. And then we have this warning out across southern Maryland until 6:45 p.m. Charles, Prince George's, Calvert, St. Mary's counties all included, from Amy's Acres and Mechanicsville up to Chesapeake Beach. And again, same threats apply here. Those strong damaging winds, torrential blinding rain, and lightning, the main concerns as this cluster of storms works toward the Chesapeake Bay. Now, over the next hour or so, you can see the progression of these severe storms. They will be impacting the I-95 corridor, D.C., parts of Fairfax County, even getting clipped by some of that heavier rainfall moving forward. Now, southern Maryland, that will clear out and head toward the eastern shore. But looking on the backside here, we're not totally done as we head into the night, as we will continue to see some waves of heavier rain, perhaps a few thunderstorms. So at least up until 11 p.m. midnight, that heavy rainfall threat certainly sticks with us. And if we do see any additional severe storms in the mix, again, those gusty, damaging winds could lead to additional power outages and down trees. Now, here's the good news out of all of this. We'll have a few showers early tomorrow morning, but then things will start to clear out, and it's going to be fantastic. Sunny skies, lower humidity, temperatures in the upper 80s, looking beautiful for the 4th of July holiday weekend.
All right.